Hello everybody and welcome to this product design tutorial in which I'm going to show you the process, how easy it is to explore, prototype, and then even manufacture such a wood lamp. In this exercise, we will first start actually by taking some measurements to figure out where's actually the ceiling height, where is then actually also our work surface. So we can figure out a good position of where the pendant then should be. We'll create the sketches. As you can see, I will run you through all the shebang, how to model the elements. This is a project that uses heavily Boolean commands and the circular pattern. And then after we brought everything into the Visu to kind of like visualize and explore, I will show you then how we can select individual elements, create actually a technical drawing. So we can use this and send it to a laser cutter. So then basically we can cut out the top and the bottom ring, 20 of those laminate elements, and then assemble a physical prototype. With all that said, let's go ahead and do it. In our new empty file, we will make sure snaps are on and we are in inches and go to the front view and pause for a second because we want to design a light pendant that hangs down from the ceiling. So logically, the first object what we want to specify is where's the ceiling? How high is this away from the ground? So 96 inches is, for example, 8 feet, the minimum or of standard room heights. So from the ground, we can draw a line straight up, 96 inches, click, and then horizontally. That's kind of like, well, where the ceiling would be. Okay. The second object we should measure is also our work surface. 29 inches, 30 inches, for example, is a table. So I can draw here a line up, 29 inches, click, go horizontal, click. That is now where, for example, let's say this is a dinner table, your food would be. And now we have the space in between to play with. Great. To tidy stuff up a little bit, I bring actually these lines over so they're perfectly vertically aligned. And all those are just helpers. So let's make those construction lines. Because we want to design a light pendant that is made out of wood, we also need to essentially know how big is the light emitting body. So in the description of this video is a download link. Go ahead, download that file. Then we go to File, Import to Current Project, and download the E27400L LED lamp, which, by the way, I got from GrabCAD, I think at least. Now we can select the folder of this light and then rotate it 180 and yeah, essentially start playing around with it. How much distance do I actually want to have it? How far should this go down? This feels a little bit low. So when we go history and go to the move rotate, maybe bring this to there. Later in real life, we do a prototyping, and then basically we will adjust with the length of the electrical cable where this should be. Okay, so electrical cable, I might be the next thing to think about. I will make a new sketch. Now there is actually my design. On the z-axis, let's say here to there, to there, to here and down, and then from there straight up, kind of like where the ceiling is, plus minus and over and down and back. Okay, and then from here straight down, maybe to here. Oh, that's a funny angled line. All good. So and my proportions are totally off. This line will be actually all lines here will be horizontal vertical because this is actually the casing. And this here, that is representing the power cable. So there we are. So the distance here. I don't know how big actually a power cable is. Maybe 0.15 of an inch. 0.7. Yeah, and then that's the socket. Okay, and then we can go to here and say, well, from there to there. That's way too big, maybe half an inch. And this one, maybe 2 inches. Very good. So, and then we're actually very quickly building ourselves a quick prototype of this socket. There, around this axis, we do a revolve body. Plop. Okay, cool. That actually looks pretty good. We can, at this point, actually select our lamp, and then we could do the following. We go with an align command and say maybe, I don't know, I mean, it doesn't really matter much. This edge to this edge align. Very good. Why did I do this? Well, if we go to the sketch and the longest line we drew, I might have to turn this one off. There now I can specify how far I would like this to go down. So 40 inches, 20 inches. You notice the lamp actually moves with it. Perfect. I hope you see there's a very kind of like step-by-step process. I figure out first where the lamp will be because that's the part we have to buy. And then actually I can now build the rest around it. So this, let's say, lamp cable. Very good. This can go, and this can go. And okay, go ahead. New sketch. There we are. This is now where we can have fun. So I start somewhere at the center and I go up, go over, go down, and go back. There we are. That's kind of like the wooden piece, kind of like one of the laminates. There needs to be an opening for the lamp also to be inside, maybe like this. And then logically, there also needs to be a space for all the other stuff. So here I draw just kind of like a straight line down. Yeah. Maybe this one we can make it tick bigger if we want. Bring this over a little bit. So with this, actually, you see we have this element. And that one now I can extrude. There, let's go to here and say divided by 2. What? One more time. Divided by 2. Invalid expression. 0.125 divided by 2. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. 0.125 divided by 2. There. There we are. And then we go symmetry. So we basically have 0.125 thickness. Okay, this whole thing, now I would like to do a circular rotation around this. I don't know, 10 pieces, tab 360 degrees, and done. Yeah, this actually kind of like looks quite nice already, no? At this point already, let's go over to the visu. So this is our light emitting body. So we select that surface, go to utility, give this that emission material, make this nice and orange, and then show all. This is actually here. This one we double click. We make this one maybe black, change material, plastic, let's say ABS. Okay, very good. And the cable, I just select the cable surface. That's going to be, let's say, maybe a a softer material, silicone or something, because now we have this here left. Now let's turn this into a wood material. Should we go with bamboo? Yeah, let's go with bamboo. And can make this a tick bigger there. Good. Go to environment, and doesn't really matter which one we use here, but we want this actually snap to X and Y plane. Block. There, no. We have to correct the drop shadow. Okay, look at this. No? That's actually quite nice. Click done. Back to modeling, to the pattern tool. Now we can think about, what about 5? What about 6? How many do we want? Do we want to hide this more? Maybe 20. That's kind of cool. Do we want to open this more? Just 4. That's a really personal preference. Then we can continue playing with, as you can see here, the opening. Looks a little bit like Star Wars, actually. There we are. Maybe like this. Yeah, pattern 20. This looks actually pretty cool. And now the top is open and the bottom is open. How do we actually finish that? That is also really quite easy. So we can go back to our original sketch. There we are. And how do we do this? Well, we just need a piece that goes in. So I'm simply deciding, I draw a line here, over, back there. Okay, these lines should be horizontal, vertical. That should be kind of like the same material. So 0.125. Okay. What's the distance here? Oh, by the way, I select this and this. Oh, wait. When I bring this one half an inch down. Okay, it did it. Very good. Never mind. And then I will actually do kind of like clong, 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 clong. Draw a quick copy, horizontal, vertical, and then I say U to U equal, U to U equal. Oh, then I can bring this one back out. And this, for example, yep, I just move up. So it was easier to draw at the bottom than moving it actually, going to the top, drawing it, and then you need to zoom in and zoom out, which would be slightly irritating. This definitely, I see already, is too far in. And then I can select this whole element, but let's turn the circular pattern off. There, and you, and those, we go to this axis and do a revolve. Okay, very good. We're pretty close. Here, we can even bring this a little bit further in if we want. Then let's show this again. Very good. Let's go to the visu. There we are. And bring this to there. Bring this to there. We need a hole. How do we do the hole? Honestly, that's a flat disk. The easiest command here is select the top and bottom face. And then we just shell this. Thanksgiving is coming soon. That joke never gets old. Fortunately, nobody's laughing. And what's actually the diameter of this? 0.3. Okay, yeah, we left a little bit of wiggle room. And then down here, we select all this and go to shell this like this. So we have actually also an opening of light straight coming down. Beautiful. So one last thing is left. And that is, we select these two, and from those I want those to be removed. Or how do we do this? Wait, that should intersect. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That needs a cut. Oh yeah. Yeah, we do it this way. Check this out. So we're making those a little bit smaller. How much did we use? Yeah, let's say here, minus 0.4. Then I will select this and this and say 0.4. Actually, no, hold on. Never mind. This is correct. Then we select these two. From these two, I want all those to be cut. Yeah, that is good. So you see that, no? Keep the originals. There we are. Very good. Oh, shoot, something doesn't work well here. We need to get that gear structure because now you see there we have the slots, but these don't have slots. They're going to fly around crazy. How can we fix that? Hold on. This is actually, that was not necessary. So let's delete this offset. No, we do actually have bigger pieces. Yeah. Okay, well, we have to do this. I think that's the easiest way to do. You only have to do this one time. No, I'm joking. We have to do this 2 times. Where's the other one? Whoa, wow. Where's the second one? Oh, you and you. Isolate. There. I would like to ideally figure out a different way to select all this. So maybe from here. Yeah, this actually works. So from there, and then we tap just the faces. Oh, okay. I guess we need from right to left. No, that selects all. Left to right. Yeah, that does it. Faces. Yeah, there. This one we don't, and this one we don't. Now those actually we simply make a little bit bigger. 0.25. There. Okay, very good. And now we, from this circular, we cut actually these two away. Subtract. Cling, cling, cling. We just make sure these are the targets. Okay. You, and subtract. That's actually a ridiculous amount of work. We can make this a tick easier because essentially we only have to do this on one part. So all those I delete from this. I will, come on, select it. Thank you. Select these two, remove and keep. Thank you. And then this one, we just redo the circular pattern. 360. There. That's less click, click, click. Very good. Go. Let's show this, show that. And then we can go to the visu and we actually have the piece ready. Look at that, no? And essentially now these elements, if we want, for example, go to a laser cutter or something, we could go ahead. Let's say I go to create drawing and I say I would like a drawing of this piece. Thank you. Yes, but it should be 1:1. Done. Yeah, slightly too big. So we can maybe switch this. Then that works, but also this sheet is too small. Let's go to a bigger sheet. There we are. Okay, that's the only view we need. There we are. Beautiful. Oh, you see this is actually angled. So let's go back to, let's delete this one. I go view, base view, and then I say front, custom base view. And then I select this face. Click done. There we are. Very good. Bring this over. There we are. Bring in a new body, base new body. This time we simply select this one. Thank you. And doesn't matter, top or bottom view. Thank you. There we are. And one last bodies. This time we select this one. Also again, doesn't matter which one. Double click. Yeah. Okay. So there are actually now the elements. Our title block we don't really need. This now we can export as DXF and then load it actually into the laser cutter. The top and the bottom part we only cut one time, and then the other element, now we have to cut this one 20 times, and then we can actually put this together. And with this, we finished this exercise. That's actually how easy it is to prototype and then design. And in the end, if you would have access to a laser cutter, make a physical prototype. And that's it.